Bobby, my English lecturer, and my fellow student who I am proud of. Thank you for giving me the opportunity because today I can stand here and will convey to my opinion on the topic related to smoking in the campus area, which we often ignore but has a detrimental effect on daily life in the campus area. Before we start, allow me to introduce myself. First, my name is Denisa Putri Orianti. You can call me Denisa. And with name 64, 25, 13, and 84. From class 64, 1B, and 07. Okay, that's just a brief introduction from me. Well, because I am part of the campus and every student also has a role and responsibility and even plays an important role in the creating and a clean, healthy environment which make us comfortable and safe in studying. Campus should be a place where creative ideas are built, knowledge is developed, crisis thinking, even analytical and problem-solving skills are fostered, and the younger generation is prepared to face future challenges. However, the smoking activity that will still frequently encountered on various campuses has to some extent disturbed individuals who have problems with cigarette smoke. First, why the issue of smoking on campus so important for us all to address? It concerns the health, comfort, and image of our campus community, both student and the campus. Secondly, smoking on campus is certain to disturb individuals who have problems with cigarette smoke, but it also has negative impact on campus smoking, including. Okay, first, why is health important? Of course, maintaining health is very important, and this is the main reason we all have to care about ourselves. Behind the cigarettes themselves are made from a mixture of tobacco, but one thing you need to know is that cigarettes are shooting but evil and dangerous because they contain many chemicals that not only have a detrimental effect on active smokers, but people around campus, even passive smokers who unknowingly inhale cigarette smoke are also certain to be at higher risk of developing more serious diseases, such as respiratory disorders, heart disease, and even cancer. In that this will appear but in the long term. So for those who don't like cigarette smoke, and we have definitely been in a position where we stay away from place with a lot of cigarette smoke because it's very disturbing for me personally and other people who may have respiratory problems or asthma because it is dangerous for them, which should be a safe and comfortable place to study. Secondly, cigarette smoke also has an impact on the lack of cleanliness and comfort because Smoking in the campus area can cause cigarette butts to be scattered on the floor or in other public places. Of course, it will spoil the view and create an unpleasant or dirty environment in the campus area. Suddenly, there is someone smoking near us and throw cigarette butts carelessly. Of course, this is very annoying and reduces the comfort of all of us. Not to mention the smell of cigarette smoke that can stick to our clothes and hair. Third, beside that, this also has an impact on the image of the campus. For example, as a place of education, the campus also has a responsibility to provide a positive example for the community by the smoking on campus other than in designated areas. It is certain to give a negative image because it can show an attitude of indifference to health and environment. Even though, in my opinion, it is the main point that must be considered in maintaining the image of the campus, such as is other people who want to visit the campus will definitely prioritize what their main impression is after seeing the environment where many people smoke outside the designated place or areas. It can definitely have a negative impact on the image of the campus. For everyone, smoking on campus is actually allowed as long as it is in a designated area or facilitated by the campus. We as students also have a role to play being responsible. Let's create and maintain a healthier, cleaner, and more comfortable campus environment so that the learning process is much better and adds value to the campus image with small steps. Starting from ourselves, we can create big change. Okay, that concludes my speech. I apologize for any errors. Thank you for the opportunity that has been given. Good morning, Mr. Bobby and all my friends. Today, I will present to the topic of discussion on question of words. Before we start, I will introduce myself. First, my name is Denisa Putri Rianti. You can call me Denisa with name 642513 and 84. And I am from class 641B07. Definition of question word. A question word, a word used to ask about something such a reason, time, place, object, person, and many other things. Question words can also be used to form noun and adjective clauses. Okay, question words are very frequently used in English communication. They are often used to ask question in noun clauses or adjective clauses, as this is the function of question words. There are many question words used, for example, what, where, when, how, why, and many others. Next, what is included in question words? Question words include who, what, when, where, why, and of course how. However, there are additional ones, namely which, whose, and whom. Okay, next. What? Used to ask about something or an object. Okay, what is a question word is English that is used to ask about object, activities or concepts that occur or are involved in a particular event, activity or context. Its function is to obtain information about certain object, activities, or concept in a conversation or situation. Okay, example of using the sentence what? Denisa, what brand of bag does Andin use? Andin, the bag I'm using now is the Flika bag brand. Number 2. Aziza, what do you want to be when you grow up? Denisa, I want to work at Astra office. Okay, next to when. Used to ask for time. Okay, when is an English question word used to ask about the time or period in which an event occurred. Its function is to obtain information about a specific time or period in a conversation or situation and to help us understand the sequence or schedule of events. Okay, example of using the sentence when. Number 1. Denisa, when did you paint your nails? Wow, they look so good on you. Aira, I painted my nails yesterday. Thanks, Dan. Agatha, when did you buy the Saptaharsa novel? Denisa, I bought this novel a year ago. Next, 3. Where. Used to ask about a place. Where is a question word in English that is used to ask about the location or place where an event occurred in a conversation or situation. Okay, example of using the sentence where. Number 1. Can. Where did you rest after the first class? Denisa, after class I was at a cafe near Senen Station. Number 2. Naura, where you get a lipstick with cute packaging? Fiona, I got it on TikTok shop. Okay, number 4. Why? This word is used to ask for a specific reason. This word is used to ask about the reason behind an event, action, occurrence, or situation. So, when we want to know why something happened or why someone did something, we can ask why. Example of using the sentence why. Aira, why don't you stand the boy group NCT Dream? I think they are no less cool than the boy group TXT. Denisa, talking about songs, I feel that TXT songs are more to my taste. I like NCT Dream songs but only a few. Number 2. Jenny, why do you prefer lip matte compared to lip cream? Denisa, I prefer lip matte because it lasts longer than using lip cream which disappears easily. Number 5. Who. This word is used to ask someone. Okay, who is a question word in English that is used to ask about the identity of a person or group of people involved in a particular event, activity, or context. Example of using the sentence who. Number 1. Mina, who usually cooks at home? Nara, of course my mom and I. Number 2. Viola, who introduced you to K-pop? Friends, family, or someone else? Denisa, of course my close friend. Okay, this word is used to ask whether the person or object in question is among those people or object. Okay, which is a question word in English that help us choose between several options. In a function is to request information about a particular choice from a number of available options to assist us in decision making or to identify a specific object or person in a particular situation or context. Next example of using the sentence which. Okay, first, Vanya, which rabbit should I choose, the white one or the brown one? Denisa, I think white fury. Rabbits are cuter. Number 2, Usma, which do you choose, milk or coffee is right to drink while on assignment? Denisa, I choose coffee to be more fresh when doing assignment because when I do assignment, I sometimes get sleepy. Next slide, whom. Whom is a question word used to ask about the person who is the object in a sentence. Whom help us determine the relationship between the subject and object in sentence. Example for using the sentence whom. First, Echa, with whom did you go to the concert NCT Dream? Denisa, with my virtual friends. Number 2, Julie, who did you meet at the cafe? Nakita, I met my boyfriend. Whose is a question word in English that is used to ask about ownership or who owns a particular object or thing. Example of using the sentence whose. 1. Vanya, who has headache medicine? Denisa, I have headache medicine. Number 2. Ranti, whose bag is lying on the table? Fitri, that's my bag. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Bye bye.